Hi, my name is Olivia Burroughs, class of 2024, and I'm committed to Wofford College for track and field. So I am a pole vaulter and I throw shot put and discus, and sometimes I long jump. This season I had a really good conference meet. I PR'd by 8 inches and then set the school and conference record, which was pretty cool. And then I qualified for regionals and got first, and then made it to states, and I managed to place third, and that was pretty cool. I originally wasn't necessarily planning on doing track and field in college, and I was just looking into colleges that suited what I wanted academically. But then I talked to Coach B, and he kind of put me in contact with the athletic director and the coaches at Wofford, and I went on a couple visits, and I really enjoyed all aspects of the school, so I keep talking with the coach, and then turned out that was the place I was going to go. I was definitely looking for a smaller school when I was going into college, because I feel like it's easier to foster relationships and connections with the people around you, and the coaches were really nice and really open. When I started reaching out to the coaches, I jumped a 1.5 feet lower than I jump now, so I wasn't necessarily at the level I am, and they were still really nice and really welcoming and really excited to work with me in the future, and I thought that was a big part of why I liked Wofford. And I like the area and I like the academic level, so I just felt like it kind of checked all the boxes. When I was little, I did competitive gymnastics until about sophomore year. I went down to Wilkes and competed, and then I decided to just go with track because of the time commitment. But all of the skills I learned, some of the strength stuff, the spatial awareness, the positions, they all carried over really nicely into pole vault, and it kind of set me up as a retirement pathway straight into pole vault. So it was really nice. So my freshman year, we had a coach named Spangler, and then he went to California, and then we had a bunch of other coaches throughout the years, but none of them have really stuck. And so this season we had Coach Yandel during outdoor, and he was really sweet, and he was trying really hard to learn and keep up with us, even though pole vault is kind of a high demand, very needy sport. So he did a good job sticking with it, but it was a little hard throughout the years to try and figure out because all coaches have a different style, so trying to find the style that best fit you was a little bit tricky. So one of the most supportive coaches that I've ever had is Neff, and I didn't do middle school track, so I really only met him last year during the season, and right away he stood out because unlike the other coaches that I'd had, he was just really relatable and full of life, and he was always trying to get to know you on more than just a surface level. He really wanted to know who you are and what you wanted, and he was there to push you, but he was also there when you needed him. So it wasn't just about the points for him, about the PRs for him, it was about helping you grow as a person and an athlete. So losing him right before the state meet was pretty tricky because I had him, he went to states with me junior year. It was just me, him, Cop, and we had a little family bus ride down to states, and it was really fun. But competing right after he passed was really hard because there was just a giant hole where he used to be and where he had filled. And so it was just really difficult to figure out where to go from there. But then before he died, he always used to tell me, he was you're really close to having a big breakthrough, I can see it, keep pushing. And so I just was I'm gonna keep going and pushing and doing everything I know that he would want me to do. And then I had a really rewarding season, so I feel like he was there helping me all along the way. Neff always used to call us his most high-maintenance family, and he was right. Pole vaulters need a lot and ask a lot of questions, especially me and Emma, and don't let Cleo fool you, he's kind of a diva. But so we all go down to pole vault in High Point at this place called Vault House, which is basically where we rent our poles from. And so it's a 2-hour drive but we make a lot of stops along the way, so it sometimes takes longer than that. So we leave, and then it's basically just like a giant field trip. And so we all had like a little family bonding, and it was so fun, and we always talked and we listened to music, and it was just one of my favorite parts is like we would get crumble cookies, we would get dinner. It was just like so fun to see everybody and hang out with them, not just like in a sport context. It was so much fun. If I could play any other sport, it would definitely be like more contact flag football, because that's like how Evan and I play every sport. There's lots of contact, so it's definitely more fun to be more aggressive. And I've never played a team sport except for church ball, so that would be a new thing to try. Thank you to my family who've always been there for me, and my coaches who've supported me, and my teammates who I've had so many laughs with over the years. Also, thank you to the Watauga community for everything they've done for me, and thank you for Wofford. I'm so excited to see you.
We should talk about snacks.
F15.
Oh, okay. Talk about breaking.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh,
Okay, he's so bad.
we gotta get it. Oh yeah.
Climb up the
Fighter jets, fighter jets. What's your favorite fighter jet? Yeah, what's your favorite fighter jet?
Do you like fighter jets?
Do you like planes? Yeah, yeah, yeah.